At 47,000 feet, 9 miles above the Earth, the human body is not meant to exist. The air is too thin to breathe. The cold can freeze skin in seconds, and if anything goes wrong, there is no room for mistakes. This is the true story of a man who fell out of the sky and survived something no human ever should have. July 26, 1959, Lieutenant Colonel William Rankin, a U.S. Marine Corps pilot, was flying a routine mission over the southeastern United States. No combat, no danger, just another day in the cockpit. His aircraft, an F-8 Crusader, cruised effortlessly at 47,000 feet, higher than Mount Everest, where the sky darkens toward black. Without warning, everything went wrong. The engine exploded. Smoke poured into the cockpit. The controls began to fail. Then, the aircraft started to die. Rankin had seconds to choose: try to glide down or eject immediately. At this altitude, ejecting was almost certainly fatal, but staying meant certain death. He pulled the handle. The ejection seat hurled him into an environment colder than -70 degrees. The air pressure was so low that his blood began to boil. This is called ebullition, when bodily fluids vaporize because the atmosphere can no longer contain them. During the ejection, his oxygen mask was ripped away. Rankin began losing consciousness, but before darkness took him, his parachute opened, and that's when things became far worse. Rankin had ejected directly into a massive thunderstorm, a cumulonimbus cloud, a vertical hurricane reaching nearly 50,000 feet into the sky. Inside these storms, winds can exceed 150 miles per hour. Pilots avoid them at all costs. Rankin was now trapped inside one. Instead of falling, he was lifted. Updraft grabbed his parachute and hurled him upward, then sideways, then down, only to be thrown up again. He wasn't descending. He was being held hostage by the sky. Hailstones slammed into his body, some as large as golf balls. Lightning cracked so close he could feel electricity on his skin. He smelled ozone burning in the air. Rain collapsed his parachute, sending him into freefall. Then it reinflated violently, snapping his body upward. He vomited. He blacked out. He woke up still spinning. At higher altitudes, ice formed on his suit, on his skin, on his eyelashes. Seconds later, it melted, only to freeze again as he was thrown back upward. He struggled to breathe. The rain was so heavy he inhaled water. He was drowning in midair. Rankin lost all sense of time. Minutes felt like hours. He believed he would never escape the storm, that he would spin forever, until his body finally gave out. This should have killed him. By every known rule of science, it should have ended here. But then, the storm let go. At around 10,000 feet, Rankin burst through the bottom of the cloud. For the first time since ejecting, he was falling normally. Below him, trees. He slammed through the forest canopy. Branches snapped. His parachute tangled, slowing his fall just enough. He hit the ground. Hard, but alive. Bruised, bleeding, frostbitten, disoriented. Rankin stood up. He walked until he found a road, then a farmhouse. A farmer opened the door to find a battered pilot in a torn flight suit. Rankin looked at him and said, "I just fell out of the sky." Doctors were stunned. Decompression sickness should have killed him. Hypothermia should have killed him. The storm should have killed him. But it didn't. In 1960, Rankin told his story in a book titled "The Man Who Rode the Thunder." Meteorologists still reference his account today. Pilots still learn his name. William Rankin proved something extraordinary, that the human body can endure the impossible. He fell 9 miles through a storm that tried to destroy him, and he walked away. Sometimes, survival isn't about control. It's about enduring the unimaginable, until the storm finally lets you go.